All right, everybody, welcome to the 33rd episode of Selling Cars at Garani Corp Garage. And today we have something quite rare. 1990 Mitsubishi MiniCab 660cc rear-wheel drive 5-speed. Bought this car from Japan right about a couple of years ago, more or less. It's been sitting at my warehouse. I initially wanted to restore it, paint it. Just getting a little burned out and with all the projects, so this thing is going to be sold as is, and we're going to try to describe it the best I can. When we look at the front, there is no major damage aside from right here. We got a little scuffing, nothing major, nothing's broken, you know, no cracks, just a little curb scuffing. The window starting to delaminate from the corners. Very normal, not only for the Japanese cars, but older German cars as well, you'd be surprised. So yeah, starting to slightly delaminate. Not a big thing, you can cut the window. There are companies that can cut the window the same size. But if you decide to remove it and repaint it. But coming on this side, what we see is the glass is in very good shape. There is no rusting, just some fade on the roof. Which you're going to see in the photographs. Coming on this side, what we see is a straight door. There's a little ding right here, can be pulled out very easily. And then what else? Some scratches right here, and right here. They've been touched up before. Most likely, well, not most likely, in Japan. We're coming towards the back door. What we're going to see is solid door, very nice, no dings on it. So is the rear quarter. Very decently clean, very nice. Couple of minor dings, like 1, 2. So again, if it's repainted, all that goes away easily. There are a few rust spots on the car, which is very normal for older Japanese cars, not only for Mitsubishi but pretty much any out of them. Right here is all good. Just right here, a tiny little spot opened up. You know, I treated it with Ospo and a little bit of black flat paint for it not to develop, but tiny little spot right here. Everything else is solid, just it's, you know, starting to develop. So when we come around the rear door, lights are actually very nice and shiny. You know, they're not burned out, which is important because once the car is repainted, if you decide to repaint it, it's gonna look super clean. And the trim like this, good quality trim, always is important because when it's all burned out and dark, there's not much you can do with that. So let's go ahead, open this up. Strut supported, more or less. This is as high as it goes, so watch your head. This van did carry a thing or two in the back. However, the carpet is not much worn, you know. You can see a tiny little rip on the headliner right here. The headliner overall is decently clean. The cap of the light is missing, you know. Even if you cannot find one from Mitsubishi, there are a million of them from any other make. You can just put it in that hole and that's it from any other make. So when we come to the back, right here, no actual rust development, but this piece right here, just because water gets in there, you know, the actual rail was rusting a little bit, so I cleaned it up and treated it with asphalt and put some black paint on it. The back panel is not a rusty piece, no, just that guide, seal guide. So when we come on this side again, the back door, it does have some damage, you know. The Japanese dude put some tape on it, so to whatever, cover it up, I guess. No corrosion spots all around the door, everything clean, very nice, very solid. overall body is very solid. So when we go, no corrosion on the door, you know, that tells you that it's not a northern car when it's got fade on it. So and when I try to buy from the southern region, preferably. Well, not preferably, always. Because I have some northern cars, Japanese northern cars, they're pretty bad. So when we come on this side, we're gonna see a little scuffy right here. Nothing major. Can be done, sanded down, not cracked, you know. I do have a car I'm working on now. The bumper is cracked. That's not good. That one's easy fix. Right, so yeah, the strut's actually pretty good. Yeah, they work very well. There you go. That's almost top height. Yeah, they're pretty good. They're not dead. Japanese are, in fact. All right, let's close this. All right. There you go. All right, so when we come on this side, what we're gonna see? We don't see any rust development on the rocker. None of that. The rear quarter, very nice. No rust development anywhere around it. The gutter does have some yellowing, just because paint's coming off. So the rear quarter is nice and solid. This car is not painted. It's never been painted. This is an original paint, so this is very important, because if you decide to paint it, you know what you're working with. You know, you don't have some rag and bando on the rocker, which is very common in Japan. Glass is nice. Everything's clean. This door right here opens up nicely. It doesn't have any rust development in here or under. Everything's very solid. Rear seats are in excellent condition, you know, there is no doubt about it. Super clean, to the point that they look new. The material is very wear resistant. Whatever they use is very nice. Everything works on this car. All the lighting. We're going to talk about the maintenance and the things we've done once we take it for a spin. So the front door, very clean. All the trim is nice. It's reusable. It can be reused. It can be dyed out with proper chemicals and installed back. Door is solid, clean door. No damage on it. So let's take a look at the interior space. So what we're going to see is a nicely taped pocket right here. So that's normal. But overall, the upholstery is in very good condition. You know, this can be nicely done. You can sew a nice vinyl pocket and sew it on professionally. You got to remove the door card, so it's not a big deal at the end of the day. Steering wheel is good. Just a little bit of wear on this side. A little fade. Again, can be all dyed professionally, you know, with proper use of paints and chemicals. Dash is clean. The speedo shows 85,000 kilometers. The last apparent service was 83,894. Mobile one, so mobile in there. Let's come around on the other side and we'll show you the passenger, what goes on there. Lights are in very good condition. They're not sandblasted. Very clean. So is the turn signals. Very clean, not faded. Not faded, surprising. So this side again, if you look at it, the door card is in excellent condition. The seat again, we're using some tape, you know, you can see right here. Yeah, any upholstery guy can fix that. You can dismount the seat, take the lower cushion, they'll put new vinyl on the bottom, will look brand new. That'll probably cost you, I don't know, 50 to 75 bucks, about 75. To redo the lower end vinyl, more or less. Dash is solid, pretty clean. Got some glue right here, whatever was glued on there. So again, I'm reminding you, it's sold as is. Just don't have time to work on it. So what else do we have? Everything's pretty good. The handy Japanese guy put a screwdriver through this light cover. That's nice and professional, you know. Very very thoughtful idea how to fix it. Doors are solid. There is no any kind of development on here. I would almost say that, you know, this car just can be straight edge to edge. You don't even have to go on the inside of the doors, so doors don't have to come out. It's that clean on the inside. It's pretty good. So let's open this up. Again, carpet is good. Seats plenty of room actually, so you can sit in here. Take a look. So plenty of room, plenty of headroom. What else we have here? Well, very comfy. So seats fold down. Let me see how the way they fold. So let's fold these guys forward. So what we're going to do is we're going to take out the headrest. If you pull it up, it folds back, so you can lay down there. It locks. If you pull it down, it goes forward. This lever. There you go. Plenty of room in the back, so it's pretty easy operation. Or they can be removed. So let's go ahead and put this guy back. Close it. Plenty of pictures we did. It's going to more or less give you an idea of the condition of this automobile. Just not seeing anything else we can describe you or tell you. Underneath is very clean underneath. I didn't see any rust developments underneath, so everything's pretty good. Excellent project. Drives very good. We'll talk about that once we drive it. Pretty much quite rare car. You can see that aerodynamic body kit on it. 1990 660cc. Basically all this car needs is a new proud owner. Alright guys, let's go for a spin in this throaty little car. Alright, key on, ignition, a little bit of gas, crank, and AC. Woo! And it's super hot in Florida. Oh my goodness. Okay, good thing about it is that we fixed AC here, and it's actually nice and cold. Let's go for a spin and we'll talk about it while we drive. Alright. So, evaporator came out, it was super dirty. Then new expansion valve, that thing was clogged. Everything got cleaned out, all the lines. So new dryer, new expansion valve, new oil, ester oil. And R134 gas in it, and it runs very good, nice and cold. So engine got new oil, and then filter, fuel filter, air filter, oil filter obviously, and that is it. So drives very good, surprisingly. That's 60 miles an hour, very easy. We're going to demonstrate you that. Point this towards me a little bit. Interesting part, this car is very throaty. When we're going to get to the stop sign, I'm going to demonstrate you that. And it's quite quick for what it is. Brakes are good, it doesn't shake, they're not pulsating. Tires are rolled on it, so you're gonna need to replace that in the future. Second gear. Listen to that. goes away. Look at that. That's just how it is. It's kind of fun. So 5th gear, riding easy. AC is cold here, okay? Nice and cold. See how we handle the traffic. It goes well over 60 without any issues with AC on. And at least 2 guys in the car. Doing about 90 kilometers, somewhere around 50 miles an hour, effortlessly. Can go higher. Let me go to 60 real quick. That is almost 60. There you go. But that's fine. This is a pretty steep uphill we're going here on the bridge. And it's not like we're losing a lot of speed. We are losing a little bit, but it handles the traffic, as you can see. In fact, we're going to take it on I-4, Interstate 4, right here in the Sanford area. So we'll show you how it is. It's fun. It's fun to drive. No bearing noises, no whine, none of that. Fifth gear. Very comfy. You got some leg room nicely for me. Not an issue at all. Miles an hour. How about an overtake? Let's take on that white Honda. And a Kia. Mitsubishi versus Japan versus Korea. Bam! Done deal. About as fast as it goes, guys. 65 tops, more or less. Plus we're going in the slow uphill. You know, looks like Korea is winning. Yeah, 60 miles an hour, that's its most comfortable right there without pushing it too much. Just let it go off the gas and coast along. Does it just fine. lights work, turn signals, everything works fine. And air conditioning works fine because right now it's probably 90 degrees humid out there. Well, pretty much it, you know, that's going to conclude our small test drive in this automobile. And again, all this car needs is a new proud owner.